Okay, so yeah, you sort of hang out across the road from the Granny Gumdrop's global headquarters.
Oh, sorry, just before we continue,
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't know now. My face is probably better known than yours. So just for general safety, just to avoid being recognised, I think I'll just look around, or actually no, I won't even. If I pick someone, I'll just pretend to be someone I've met before, someone who isn't even on the station, just so I look like someone different
with
using
the
the
mask.
mask. Yeah,
Okay.
just anyone different.
Another story point for you. Okay, yeah, you stick on the psychic mask and make yourself look like somebody else. And you both hang around across the road from the Granny Gumdrop's corporate building. Mm-hmm. It's about 8 a.m. You're standing outside there waiting for someone to go in, and
a lot of cigarettes later.
you kind of notice that there doesn't seem to be any employees going in the door. And the day just
Nobody ever comes in. Nobody ever comes out.
Now the day just goes on. You've waited there. It's now 10 o'clock
In the evening.
No, still in the morning. You still haven't seen anyone go in. Do you want to give up or do you want to keep waiting? You've been there 2 hours now, and no one has gone into the building.
And no one's come out? I'm not being funny.
No, there's been no activity.
This probably does it. There's nothing to do.
Is it a Sunday?
Yeah, I was going to say, what are the working hours?
No,
We just walk in.
It's Monday.
Oh, okay. So it's strange.
Oh, new plan.
Yeah.
Let's keep up with our book smarts. Why don't we phone in and say something? I have no idea what.
Oh, hi, is this Granny's thing? Do you supply this? I don't know anything.
Yeah, but what could we say where we wouldn't have to provide identification, but it would give us information about probably employees? Because if we even knew when people were going in.
I was going to say, I don't know. I was going to say a reference for someone, we don't know anyone that works there or something.
We could
applying to the place.
We could apply for a job.
What kind of positions do you have available, needed? What's this kind of?
Okay,
I don't know.
Well, that's not a bad start, and we have 2 voices, so we can make 2 separate phone calls asking different things.
Yeah.
So, do you want to ring in and ask for a job? Say you're a young, sassy cat in the big city.
Yeah.
And you're looking for some chocolatey action.
Wow!
I didn't. Don't say that. Please don't say that.
That sounds so. Yeah. Yeah. But, okay, that's all well and good, but what should I ask to find out anything? What positions are available? What's the place like? Can I have a tour of the place? Can I have a chocolate tour?
Chocolate tour? They might do chocolate
tours. Tour!
Okay.
Of the factory, then we'll slip away when we're in there.
Okay, I'm subterfuge. It probably can't be too hard for me to ring and sound like an enthusiastic young ood.
I want to take my little cat.
Yeah. Saying, I'd love to have a tour of the place.
Me and my 2 friends.
Okay, do you want to phone them up and ask?
Cool.
Why not?
Yeah, you go to the nearest phone, I guess. They still have
Galactic space phone.
Yeah, space phone. And you call up the office. You get a machine. It's like, you have reached the Granny Gumdrop's hotline.
Oh God.
For inquiries about comet bars, please press 1. To book a tour of the factory, please press 2.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You press 2 to inquire about factory tours. Tours take place daily at 3 p.m. Would you like to book a place on an upcoming tour? If so, say yes now.
I think if we go down the tour route, we're going to get fairly limited information.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it, but I don't think it's worth us all going and giving up our identities, which we might have to use later.
So one person. Maybe.
One person. If me or you go in, you go because you haven't. Or actually, no. I should probably keep the mask on to avoid attention. If I go in wearing the mask, I can change into someone else later. I've met more than 2 people in my life, hopefully.
You can change into a guard or something, maybe. I don't know, someone you see. I don't know.
Yeah, well, what I mean is I can go in just as a
Yeah.
tourist, and the 3 of us can come back later as other people safely. So, well, I just got... But at the same time, I still feel like we need more information. We won't be making much use of C65.
Is there something I can do or he can do while you do that, or...
You would bring him on the tour.
He's kind of conspicuous, though. Do you want to ring about a job and see if you can get a job? Because
Yeah.
that'll be completely separate areas. We might get lots of information.
I could have like an interview or a talk, and you can have your tour.
Sure. And if we get C65, I mean, he's just good for gathering data. So if anyone does come in or out, he can stay.
And watch, yeah.
He can stay and watch. So we cover all areas.
Okay,
Ah,
so
this is the most logic
okay.
we've ever had.
This is ridiculous.
I'm going to storyboard both of you now. You're coming up with some good plans today.
It's the wine.
It's the wine.
More brain juice. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, C65 stays on the street corner outside, just watching the place.
Yeah.
You book your tour, and
I have
you-
to get it interview.
now you're calling up, employing about job opportunities, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, you get through to the machine and you listen to the message a bit longer, and it's like, for employment opportunities at the Granny Gumdrops Corporation, please press 3.
Beep.
We are sorry to inform you that there are no employment opportunities available at Granny Gumdrops at the moment. Your telephone number will be kept on file
Shit.
in case
Well-
future opportunities arise.
Well, I rang from like a payphone, so that's okay.
Yeah.
What else can I
Is
do?
there any other option, like to talk to a customer representative or something?
I could.
you can,
I could
you can,
go in
you can
as
stay
Granny.
on the line if you want.
Okay, I'll stay on that.
Okay, try and just convince them that you're
This
still
shit.
worth talking to, that you're a consultant or something.
Yeah, I could be like, I could have some sort of great business pitch for them. I could have something.
Even if it's terrible, it doesn't. Yeah, just okay. What could you sell to a chocolate company? What do they need? Milk. I don't know how you make chocolate.
I can be like a whistleblower. I could be like, I'm coming from the other lady, and I have information that Granny Gumdrop might want.
Risky though.
Yeah.
It's good.
It might get me up to there though, but then I could probably be killed.
I'm just worried that if you do, and then later we have to revert to another plan,
Yeah.
you're going to be pretty high on the books as someone from the
Yeah.
evil company. They're not going to let you anywhere secretive.
Okay, so I need something easier, less conspicuous.
Okay.
I can like.
This is a really like sneaky subterfuge.
Can I masquerade as something stupid, like go in as
Episode, I like
go
this.
in as a contractor, like janitor or something, so no one looks at me twice. You know, like I'm just mopping and getting a floor pan.
Well, you haven't seen anyone go in or out of the building so far, so...
Yeah.
I know you could show up with a broom and start sweeping and see what happens.
Yeah.
Stand outside. Just, hello.
Just the receptionist
Yeah.
blink. You're out in the street corner sweeping. The receptionist blinks,
Yeah.
and suddenly you're right in front of her sweeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I need something else. What else is there to get me in there?
Okay.
Well-
What do we have? Because I'm worried that if we just make up a blatant lie, for example, let's say you're a milk manufacturer, they'll probably ask you complicated questions which you'll be expected to know
Meow.
that you don't.
Yeah.
Then again, you are a cat. Does she get a plus bonus to milk-related knowledge?
I wrote that. I put that down in my description. Milk.
It is.
Okay.
I knew that would come in handy one day.
Okay. So you have you're specialised in milk. Yes. So yeah, I'll give you a +2 to any knowledge rolls involving milk.
I promise it will come in handy.
That's too
And I'm lovable, apparently. I don't remember writing that. Okay.
Do you want to ring? Say, okay,
Yeah.
we need, I think, far away, somewhere where they won't know about. In fact, would it be feasible, just in the general universe sense, that there would be a planet from far away that these people wouldn't necessarily have heard of like a milking ranch or something. Like,
Well,
there's
the
lots of planets.
universe is practically infinite, so I imagine so.
Yeah.
There is it is
Like
So
they're
I'm
not Time Lords. It's just like guys with a big spaceship with corporate headquarters.
Can I
on it.
pretend to be like a milk tycoon from my planet, like an
Sounds
oil
good.
tycoon, but milk tycoon? I'll go in with like a moustache and cowboy boots and a hat. Like,
have fun making that Lego. Okay,
Even though
I
I'm a
would
lady.
keep it so that like
How would a cat kind have a moustache?
I
You've
don't
already
know.
got hair there.
I'll just put my fur in the shape.
okay. I would say your best bet would be to keep it like homeschool country. Say that you produce a lot of milk, but that it's like
God.
Oh.
how does this keep happening?
I've just had a litter.
I hope we were like country idiot or something.
Yeah, really country bumpkin
got a
though.
ring
So
back
then
in
if
my
they
bag.
ask a hard question, you don't have to know.
Oh,
Say
I
we'll have to
don't
work
know.
it out or I'll hire a technical whatever. You can get away with it a lot more. And even if they say no, you'll find out stuff. So,
Yeah, I'll find out at least like I don't
yeah.
know, the layout.
So
or
like
whatever.
really the only starting point, the only hard part of this is convincing them to let you in, that you're worth their time.
I'm an old tycoon from a planet you ain't never heard of.
I could ring in and say you're my representative since I have more subterfuge stuff before I go on
Yeah.
the tour. Will I do that and then let you off?
Sure.
Okay. I guess. Okay,
We're getting back into moustache ridiculous
Did you see this
scenario.
coming?
Okay.
This is where the problems start.
well, okay. So you're calling up the factory. This is a different phone call, I imagine. So did you
Yeah.
book the tour yet?
Yeah, I think we did. No.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, you
just
booked your tour.
flick
Okay.
through.
So then you just think of this milk tycoon plan. So you
We'll ring from a different number just to be sure. From
Okay.
a different phone.
Yeah.
ring them up from a different phone, and
Payphone
I guess
3. It's
I-
like that came from Payphone 2, and this is from Payphone.
I guess you stay on the line for if you for all other queries.
Yeah.
Press 4.
Oil tycoon
they're-
or milk tycoon.
Yeah, they're not going to have if you're a representative of a milk tycoon from a remote planet. Press 6.
Alright, and I'm gonna do because it's funnier country, I'm gonna do the whole country accent.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine. I
Ow.
have faith.
Ow.
Alright. Beep. Beep.
It's just eventually a machine just picks up. We are sorry, all our staff are currently busy. Would you like to
staff.
leave a message?
What time is it?
It's around 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, phew, it's still early. Wow, we did a lot.
I bet there is no damn staff or something.
Well, you
weird.
watched the building until 10 o'clock, then you started making your phone calls.
C65 is watching it, is he?
Yeah, he's still at the building.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm just conscious that, like, I think it'll, like, the more I don't want to waste time, you know, the more time you spend standing around, the less use we are as a team, sort of a thing. It's not so useful.
I'm just trying to find a way into the building.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Do you have any other ideas? I'll leave a message. Why not? Okay.
Okay.
So I'll leave a convincing message.
How will
About
they
the
get
milk
back?
tycoon.
Yeah.
How will
Okay.
they get back to us?
Roll your presence and convince.
Presence and convince. Right. Presence and convince. I'm going to make up a pitch, but I'm going to make it up after I've rolled, based on the quality of the dice roll.
Okay.
Presence and convince. So 10.
I would say if you make up a pitch beforehand, then I can give you bonuses if it's good.
Ooh. Oh God.
I could never have predicted any part of this.
I don't think Connor could have either, to be honest.
Probably like
I'm
tearing your
guessing
hair
this is
out.
not what you had anticipated.
I didn't think there'd be milk tycoons.
I can't believe I have milk written on my page. To be honest, like it's its own separate point as well. Like just milk on its own.
Just milk.
Yeah.
That's not even a trait. Where did you get that? I mean, I'll go with it because of this weird act of serendipity. But
Yeah.
I didn't even think of it when I thought it was just like chocolate. It was the only thing I could think. Anyway,
Wow.
alright.
Cool.
Well, listen here, Mr. or Missy. I have a very interesting proposal for you. I come from the planet Alpha 42, it is far on the outer rim. It is a really small planet, a real homeschool planet. We have a beautiful farm that stretches across about 4,000 acres. We have space cows. Space cows and cats producing various types of milk 24/7, 365 days a year.
A year.
Sorry, a year, not a year.
A year.
A year. I believe I would be able to make a significant contribution to your milk enterprise and provide you with a very different type of chocolate. If you are interested in speaking with my representative, Miss
Galore. No, I got my real name.
Miss Gobble. Miss Gobble.
Miss Gobble, okay.
Miss Gobble, then I would ask you to ring me back immediately and I'll read the number off the payphone.
Oh wait, do you
Just say
want
the
to
number.
roll your presence and convince?
Okay.
Miss
10. I
Gobble.
can always read it, even though I know. 19.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and I'm giving you a +2 because of your elaborate story there. So, bring it up to 21. Yeah, you hang up the phone and literally immediately it starts to ring again.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Hello.
we will see Miss Gobble at 3 p.m.
Oh.
Hangs up.
At the same time.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have a couple of hours to prepare ourselves.
Yeah,
Let's go back to C65 because we should all be involved.
Yeah, and
he's still standing at the street corner.
has he seen anything? C65?
A delivery arrived from the spaceport approximately 15 minutes ago.
Oh.
A delivery. Did you see what was in it?
Several unmarked barrels escorted by 4 employees.
Did they look like guards or just factory workers?
Were they armed?
Inconclusive.
Thank you for your honesty. I wouldn't have the pride to admit I didn't know. Okay, so we've got a couple of hours to prepare.
My Miss Gobble. Okay.
So
My milk bitch.
I'm wondering, right? It's kind of a trade-off, okay? Because my face is probably more known because of Big Jimmy.
Yeah.
But you're going to be a lot more recognized and remembered after this meeting.
Yeah.
So I think it would make sense if you make yourself look like a different Space Kitty.
Okay.
And I'll just keep my head down on the tour.
Okay.
Are there Oods around?
Yeah, there'd be Oods working as servants on the station and stuff.
Okay, and I don't know, but I'd imagine Oods are generally fairly hard to identify to most people anyway, right? Unless you were looking specifically for...
They're mostly designated by their clothing, like they bear like a symbol or character on it.
Okay, yeah, so I'll just try to dress down and...
Sure.
Okay, yeah, so you take the mask. And is there any danger associated with the mask not working or that we know of anything?
Well,
I feel like I'm giving you excuses for hilarious disasters.
You are. I mean,
mid-meeting.
Well, you're psychic, so you'd know this, that a person with psychic training, there's a small chance they'll resist the mask. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, small chance they'll resist the mask. In which case it would be much worse me wearing it because I'm weak to psychic power. I'm psychic, but it also leaves me open to being read. So you'd actually have a better shot than me.
Sure.
So do you want to go for it or do you want to go as yourself?
No, I'll go for it. Give me the mask. Oh.
Wait, no, I have
Light
a
bulb?
better idea. Similar enough, but if we have to go back in, then you can use the mask because no one will be looking for us. Oh, but we don't know because we don't know where we're going. No, wear the mask. Wear the mask. I'm sorry. Just wear the mask. I don't know anymore.
No, cool.
Cool.
Okay, I'll take the mask.
You up for it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, give me your pitch.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I have to think.
There is a story point use here.
Oh, yeah.
You can use called Is That How It Works, Doctor? Which basically means that you can instruct her in one of your skills and then for one scene, where is it? Let's see, using the skill rate, she can roll using your stats for it.
Cool.
Your skill.
Okay. So subterfuge and presence would it be? Probably.
Well, no, it would be, I would say it would probably be Actually, yeah, subterfuge and presence if you're lying.
Subterfuge and presence. Subterfuge is...
I'm 11 on those in total. So
5.
I'll pay a story point and teach you. So
Can
Yeah.
you?
so
Yeah.
Oh.
So
perfect.
you pay a story point and you get 1 roll with your subterfuge at 5 instead of 3.
Okay.
Perfect. So you got 1 shot at it, and I assume I can't give her more. It's like
No,
yeah, it's just
Okay.
It's a one-shot thing.
okay. That's
So,
all right.
I'll have 7 starting off if I have
Okay,
both of them.
but keep it casual. I mean, if they say no, and as well, I would say as well. I mean, feel like you're just going to talk about milk. If they start to ask technical questions, say, "Oh, I don't really know," because
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not going to get further in. If,
I'm just here to get a feel for the
even if
place.
they say we agree completely, that's not even going to help you
Yeah.
anymore. So keep it really, really
Well,
simple.
I
Don't
think-
answer complicated questions. Don't
Yeah.
even bother. If they're not convinced, it doesn't matter.
Well,
yeah, if they're not convinced that you're a reliable milk
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
manufacturer. So yeah.
But the whole point is to go to advertising, right? Which is probably in the offices, which is probably be where I'm near.
Exactly. It'll get us
So-
more information.